So, welcome to Easy Warcraft 3. Today we are here with another replay commentary, and we're going to see Happy versus Steel on the map Tirisfal Glades. I believe it's a ladder game. Yeah, it's a ladder game because the account name is I Love etc etc versus Finor. So yeah, it's a ladder game, and we see Happy opening with Crypt, Graveyard, Altar of Darkness, so standard Fiend's opening. On the other hand, let's remove the Fog of War. We see the Orc player Finor, aka Steel, with a Blade Master, Barracks. Let's see if he goes 2 burrow techs or if he goes 1 burrow tech. And on this map I've seen a lot of Farseer play. So of course you can play Blade Master, but you might play Farseer as well, and then you can go for the Mercenary camp here to get the mercenary that's got the ensnare, and you can use the ensnare to get the advantage in the early game. Of course you can only ensnare units, not heroes, with this mercenary, while with the raiders of course you can ensnare heroes as well.
Summoning is complete.
First Fiend is out for Happy, and the Death Knight is about to come out from the altar, while Finor already almost finished creeping this camp with the Blade Master. Took a lot of damage but got the close of attack +6, and is going to get a healing salve. Of course he sold this TP to get more salves. 1 burrow tech it is. And the Orc is immediately heading towards the undead to try and get some creep jacks, but Happy is out of range, so to speak, is creeping this green camp here. So Finor goes for the Goblin Merchant, gets the Circlet, gonna get the item here. Sentry Words, very useful, and Tome of Agility, which is always good for the Blade Master, as well as the level 2. While Happy of course is only level 1 yet. Should be level 2 after finishing this creep camp if Finor doesn't decide to interrupt it, but looks like he wants to go for some creeping himself. He still has 1 slot into his inventory, so he can grab another item. And he's gonna go for the Enforcer level 5 here. He's gonna get a good item, possibly very good Potion of Greater Mana. He's not getting the item for some reason, so a little bit of micro mistake over there, wasting a little bit of time. Not getting the item. Now he is going for the hunt. You can see Happy's got 3 fiends, and a 4th fiend is reaching. Shadow Hunter is producing right now, of course, the Orc in this matchup. As soon as you have your Shadow Hunter out, you can try to hex and hero kill the Death Knight. So Happy has still a short window of time to get some creeping done, then he has to be a little bit more passive until he gets frost armor, and the leech will come
Summoning
later.
is complete.
Then the Shadow Hunter. So the Orc is going for the Merc camp here. He's got 2 grunts. Blade Master is pretty stuck, plus 8 damage with a combination of Close of Attack plus the Circlet of Nobility. And I suppose the Potion of Greater Mana would be given to the Shadow Hunter, so very good item for the Shadow. And Happy is gonna be disappointed when he sees that the Enforcer level 5 has been crept already by the Orc. But it's nothing game changing, of course. The mana potion might be game changing, but of course you have to keep your heroes alive.
Our forces are under attack.
Which is not easy to do against undead. First Raider will be out soon. Berserker Strength to get additional HP on those grunts. But it doesn't look like he has many of them. He has only 2 grunts, so I don't know if it's really worth it to research this upgrade. I mean, if you have 3-4 grunts, it certainly is, but you have only 2 grunts on the field. Blade Master is going for this script. Still I don't know if he got it, because I was looking at the size of the Orc army, which is not impressive at all. Happy sitting at 36 while Finor sitting at only 31. So it looks kind of a small army. So I think he can't look for an engagement, even if the Shadow Hunter is out.
Ready to ride.
So yeah, Happy definitely with the supply lead here. Talking about hero levels, he's sitting at 3-1, so it's better for Finor, who's already 3-2. And now he's sending an illusion to scout. Blade Master is roaming around the map. I lost trace of the Blade Master. Okay, he's here windwalking. For some reason it's not signaled on my minimap, I don't know why. He gets the creep, but it's not a big creep, so it's nothing too big. And yeah, you can see that the movement of the Blade Master is not signaled on the minimap, so it's kind of hard to keep track of him. While you can see clearly the Shadow Hunter here creeping for level 3. Getting the level 3, that's massive. So, oh, and look at the items of this Shadow Hunter. Potion of Greater Mana, Mana Stone, this means that endless healing waves basically, so that's very good for Finor to have more sustain. This Lich is only level 1, so he needs to find some levels, but on these very small maps there's nothing that you can really creep at this point of the game. Of course you get the red camps, so I think Happy should take both of them to get decent hero levels, because the Orc has done a lot more creeping. And this Blade Master is pretty stacked right now with plus 13. He's got the Orb of Lightning, DC of course only level 1. And will have a hard time reaching level 3 as well. So Happy is going for his red camp right now.
I'm here.
While Finor is going for his own red camp. Maybe he's going to do some solo creep for the TC, but let's see. To get him at least level 2. He's got his Coda right now, Happy at 47, Finor is at 49, so Finor has definitely catched up in terms of supply, but he's not doing any solo creeping. He's creeping with all of his 3 heroes, which I'm not sure if it's the right choice, because you want to have the TC high level, and if you solo creep him here, you can definitely get him to level 2 and something. You can see the amount of experience that TC got even though he crept with the two other heroes. So if it's possible to solo creep him without taking too much damage, then it's worth to do that, but maybe he didn't have the damage output to solo creep him. He needed those right clicks from the Blade Master.
Our forces are under attack.
Happy in the meanwhile got his Lich finally to level 2.5. Still not so close to level 3 though. His Dark Ranger is almost level 2 though. So Happy is sharing experience with his third hero as well. He's not prioritizing the Lich, and looks like we're going to see a big fight here. 59 food for Happy, 49 only for the Orc, so the supply advantage, big supply advantage for Happy. That's a scary undead army, even though we don't have destroyers yet, so the player with the best micro will win here. But Happy's got a little bit of supply advantage, 10 food actually. PC is focused down and falls. Fiends are falling as well, but actually they're not really falling because Frost Armor is doing a huge job containing the right clicks from the Blade Master, who needs to take care because the Coil Nova might hit him very hard, and yeah, this Blade Master is in so much trouble despite the healing waves. Happy is winning this fight. Let's half speed because it's so hard to keep track of whatever is happening here. So we see a low HP Blade Master, we see Banshees on the field, double Kodo, one Kodo has hit one Fiend. Fiend is still at 53 by the way, but Happy is still at 58, so he didn't lose anything basically. The Orc didn't lose anything as well, except for the TC, but now the Blade Master is about to fall, needs to catch a healing wave very soon. This Blade Master living on the edge, but one right click will be enough to kill him, and the Orb of Corruption gets the kill. And without the Blade Master, this should be the GG. So let's put normal speed again. Invul Potion used by the Lich, but without the blade again. You can see that the Orc is not able to find any kill. Even with the Blade Master he was struggling to find a single kill, and now without the main damage output, killing anything is basically impossible. TC gets his level 2, so good job, but again Shadowhunter is out of the fight because he took too much damage, he cannot reach the shop. And where is the damage output for the Orc army? You can see that the undead heroes basically can fight on their own. Death Knight is out of mana, but he also has this amazing item, Staff of Silence, combined to the Dark Ranger, which is level 2. One Fiend is down. Shadowhunter will be falling pretty soon, he falls right now. And that's the GG. So it was looking pretty good for the Orc, talking about hero levels, but in that fight Blade Master didn't really kill anything. It was plus 13, and yeah, it was not a super scary Blade Master. Sometimes we see Blade Master with plus 24 or even plus 30 on maps where you can stack close of attack, but he really struggled to find any kills, and so the fight went very bad for the Orc, very good for the Undead, and that was it.